What's going on, gamers? So we got a comparison here between Battlefield 6 face-off. It's going to be the PS5 Pro versus PC. I haven't seen a single Xbox versus video. That would be nice, so we can have them all in one go, but it just doesn't exist. All I see is PlayStation and PC comparisons. But I'm pretty sure if you look at the base PS5, it's pretty much similar to the Xbox. So, this is about the Pro versus the PC. Let's see how much better DLSS 4 is compared to what PlayStation 5 Pro has, so they get FSR4. This is going to be interesting. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Okay, so that was the Pro balance mode. We see the clear improvement of the PC right there. But it still looks good, though. Okay, the Pro and Balance one actually has a dynamic 1440p mode that upscales to 4K 60 frames, whereas PC straight up native 4K. That can clearly be seen by just looking at this helicopter right here on the left. Looking over here, we get more visual clarity. It's more clear over here to here. It's not massive, but it's definitely better. Okay. Then here we have DLSS off, 4K. DLSS quality, balance, performance, and ultra performance. I mean, honestly, the difference here is that if you guys notice over on performance and ultra, you're going to be getting a little bit of glare here. So it looks like it's fuzzy. Look real quick when I unpause it. FSR. Okay. Mesh quality. Hey, man, that's matching pretty good. Okay. Downgrade. Damn, even on low. That's how good this engine is. This is crazy. All right, so clearly we could see the Pro is going to be probably closer to. I mean, honestly, that's kind of hard to tell because of how good this game looks. I want to see more closer comparisons, but they're all looking pretty good. But obviously, the PC low is low down. Yeah, because you can tell by the particles. Okay, I see the difference now. Sun shadow quality. That shadow definitely improved more on PC. Overkill. Anything on Ultra. Yeah, clearly see a difference between the shadow being barely visible on here as the more you turn up the settings, they get closer. Obviously, the Pro shadow and the settings you see are higher than PC medium, but Overkill is definitely showing the clear solidification here with the shadow here and everything. And then we get it here, then there. So Pro may be a little bit past medium settings when it comes to this type of stuff and balance mode. I'm interested to see if there's a quality mode or whatever. There's more rays coming through a PC right there on the volumetric quality. It's definitely lower quality of volumetric. So right here, you can kind of get the idea of how much more is passing through here. There's some here, and then this is just very like blurry, like smoky blurry. But we're getting more aspects here. This is also more visible and more clear compared to that and that. That's a little bit more there. So you can see Pro is kind of trying to get to the high settings. Well, it's just not bad compared to PC. Okay. This engine is so good. Look at that, yeah. But we can tell by looking at this right here is where the quality goes down. Let's also see. Oh, that's not over there. Yeah. Just insane engine. It's gonna look good on everything. It's done so well that it's kind of hard to tell, except on some of those settings. Yeah, okay, I can see that difference now. It's like when you think about how much it's reflecting right here, a little bit less visible over here. The Pro is actually getting pretty good ray tracing quality. PC is, and if you look over here, it's just kind of like off. You're not getting that SSR. Reflections, cube mode. Okay. I saw that. Oof, that's blurry. Maybe less pixelated. So we see that PC high setting though. I mean, that's a nice visual cue here. And then it's next here, then here and here. We'll see this jump more into the, newer technology coming out with Amethyst. But not too bad though, but clearly the winner here. Yeah. Damn, that setting's so good, it's hard to tell a major difference. Okay, lighting quality. Definitely more clear. Hold on a second. Man, this is done so well. Obviously, the particles over here look better. Obviously, that can be seen. But it's not something major. The lighting quality overall with this game is pretty good. Then you see that right there in the back. What's that and that not really moving? This little light right there. Okay. I can't really tell a difference on that setting, honestly. Yeah, that's clear. Like they made it a lot more clear, like it's full native. I can see that. That's definitely an advantage. Not majorly, but definitely like a clear improvement. So, I mean, Battlefield 6 is now getting closer and closer to the PC versions for consoles, which is good. And it can only get better with FSR4 and all this other stuff coming. And right here, we kind of see that difference, if there is one. Yeah, DLSS is clearly a better technology. The FSR4 is around the corner. Local light and shadows. Yeah, I see that right there. That looks really good. So when you see this, there's a little bit of blur here, a little bit there. It's more solidified here on this overkill setting. It's just more clear, you can tell. And this right here kind of matches somewhat. The PC lighting is so good. Undergrowth quality. That made it more clear. Okay, so what we're seeing here differently, like if we think about like PC and PlayStation 5 Pro, is a little bit different of the texture and the color palette a little bit. It's a little bit more richer and clear, but it's not massive though. It's kind of hard to really tell. They're doing such a good job with that. Here we go, SSR again. It looks good on all of them. Okay. I can tell you turned it off. But you see, guys, there's not much of a difference. You'll get that little stuff like down there in that little block window. Mesh quality again, looking pretty good. PC version, solidifying it a little bit more. And we're pretty much seeing here, the Pro is actually not too far behind the PC version, which is interesting. Obviously, when you have a much better PC too, with a better CPU and RAM, you're going to be able to crank up stuff and get like higher frames and all that. Obviously, DLSS 4 wins with that, no contest, you know what I mean? But it's nice seeing how closer it is now compared to previous generations. Battlefield 6 is doing very well. It's stumping Call of Duty. This is what it needs, though. Better competition makes them want to get better. And yeah, I'm happy with the results. EA's not having a terrible gen this gen. They're actually releasing a good game. This is not a broken game. They actually released a released product. And this is what I want to see from EA. You know, because you know how many broken games of this generation? Yeah, it's crazy. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this. Interesting comparison. I hope we can get a PS5 versus Xbox versus whatever, but we're not getting that. I think this is just what we're getting. So later, y'all. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy this game, soldiers.